said to me, especially Dad, keep on playing your guitar wherever you're at. I woke up in the morning very soon. I met a woman with a baby. It's a good family in the afternoon. Where's my upbeat? Where's my upbeat? Bruno said. I couldn't sleep last night. People are killing each other in the city of Austin City with guns. It doesn't matter who it is or what they've done. It's a crazy shit. I couldn't sleep at night. That's alright. Then I was listening to the news for the first time in years. Military people in Brussels and all that kind of shit. Doctors who lie. Politicians who cheat. I got no more breed. I got to get on. I know I gotta let it go. Gotta stay awake today the whole day and get up again soon. It's not about Derek and the dirt, rock and roll, dancing barefoot, you're doing it all. You're selling your soul, and you know, just for money, 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 money. I'm raised up in the countryside. The maize fields alive. I will get back every day. When I was 15 or 20, you know what I want to say. Time marches on, time stands still. Warren Zevon said, time on my hands, it's time to live. No blood on my hands, and my hands in the till. Down at the 7-Eleven, gentle rain, the sun is shining too bright. My skin is turning, drying. There's no cover dancing about. There's nothing in this cloud. So the news today. Young people are shooting with guns in Austin City. This is mad. Killing people in Palestine just like that. It's a lie, it's a crime. Maybe truth is also vaccinations. When you're a child, they were checking them out. With COVID, it was an experiment. My grandfather died. Little babies taken care of really good. The neighbors instead are just cleaning their woods. Passion flower all dead. Everything's strange. I don't know if I belong here. I wish I was. On an island somewhere in Hawaii. Anxiety was my housing into as slums. Get all done and that's plastic behaan. Politiekers met 'n lange norme en zijn zeer onder de schoenen ons levens. I don't have the intention to make one short song, 'cause beautiful songs don't last too long. I don't care what you say, man. Woman, I don't care what you say. I feel with my heart. Got it stuck for me. Laughing neighbors, they're laughing not real. They're laughing somewhere not from the belly but from the throat, you see. Otherwise, fighting, discussing all the time. There's nothing to describe what is going on right here. Autumn is coming, full moon was here in a month. The wind is back, the apples falling down. The apples don't fall from the tree, but I'm drinking red grapes, and even I know this is just playing what I feel, that I have to believe in myself. Just play one song. Big covers, you see, people think, well, that's what you want to say, they don't even know. The words are not from you, but this is real, and this is, it's like a football I'm looking to, and I'm thinking about my son, and nobody knows what happened yesterday, but there's something going wrong. He said, they're not talking about vaccinations anymore. And then we went straight into a world war. Well, Trump, he's the one. Putin, he's the one. Putin, he's the one. And Netanyahu, assassinino. A killer, instead, Yeah, people who kill the world, kill people instead. They're just like accepted in this world, and I want to go instead. It's not going to change with this riddle and tune that I know. Maybe life happens in the afternoon. Yeah. Stop the bombing. It's going too far now. It's maybe the worst nightmare in history. Yeah, Hitler, he was a fucking asshole. Some people now love them, stuff like that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Last. If I don't play some chords anymore, I was not prepared. I'm not gonna survive this shit anymore, The pain is coming from toes to head. My heart is aching, and fearing a heart attack instead. Like my grandfather, he was not so old. There's so many things that have to be told. The garden is gone, passion flowers cut away. All because got to be that way. You pray for it, you say you don't want that, and you get another story instead of that. Trop de mots, trop de discussions. Trop de gens qui sont totalement cons. Comme Arnaud a dit, moi aussi je veux un monde sans pilule, sans le foie, arrête de pleurer. pauvres, les tristes, il y a une sorte d'histoire d'acceptation. Que les gens qui sont malheureux, je veux qu'ils soient heureux. Que les gens qui sont malades et qui retrouvent la santé. Es una historia de mi vida. Perdido mi lugar, guardamar. Y la mujer de mi hija viva en Lanjarón. Es el lugar. Es un lugar que me he encontrado tramos de Génesis, yo recuerdo muy bueno. I was just hitchhiking all along the way, like to Morrison's Hill, and I was just got in this place. Conjure the drummer of Genesis, he was living in Alpujarra, and she had no home in hand, and I took her there, and now she inherited a lot of money, and she lives out there. It's not a problem, I'm not jealous, you see, it's just all okay for me. It reminds me now the way I'm speaking now. It's like Bob Dylan was talking about Woody Guthrie, who died of one or other mental disease, and I dedicate this words and everything I say to a woman I've known when she was just 18 years old. It came back with Dead Poets of Society, it came back with the fact that I was looking to the full moon, and then I realized when I went to the shop for some fish and drained in some garlic oil, and then I saw her again, the friend. She's got a little daughter of 1 year old. I became grandfather, and that's untold. Lilia is seen, but I don't know where she is now. Maybe she can be in Hand or in Tunisia. I don't know why. My throat is aching, my head is alright. I just want to have a sip of the blood of Christ and stay alive. I wish I could say I went over it, but like my grandfather said, drink some water and forget that kind of vibe. You take just like a paper and you start smoking, and you think you're clean, but you know deep inside you're unseen. I never really liked it. I know the people and I see them before my eyes. I was still a young boy and I was scared even when they said, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I said, what are you gonna do? That's not really good for your health. And you know, that's true. Then you get in cities and meet people and you do everything. You help them to find a home, and when they're living in the streets, typical GENT. A lot of rich people, it's every city I know in Belgium, it's like the way it is. People who are rich, you know, they try to they don't try anything. Most of them, they just try to kill their own sons, daughters. They just want them to do it all themselves, you know. But they had better times. That was the 60s, 70s, 80s. They never gave a shit about their lives. I've seen it with Ciro, you know, he was a good painter, you know, the father of Marijke, the mother of my children. He didn't give a shit. He was just making his paintings and he was really making a lot of money and he didn't give a shit, you know. Maybe that's why he died so young. Now I hear again the name is this Chechenian song. I try to get used to it because I know the Russians love their children too. And I don't know if there's something for you. I'm gonna look in the ground and see if there's some apples really clean. Can put them in the fridge or give them to the neighbors, you see. Everything changes, always upside down. And just the way it is, it's kind of crime. Nothing from cigarettes, but it started off with vaccinations, corona, and getting sick and being fed up. Fed up with the liars, fed up with the cheaters, fed up with the people who never tell the truth. They just keeping their mouth shut. They're trying to kill you. If it's not literally, they just do it with words and they going for you. We're living in a world I don't really agree with Trump or Putin or Netanyahu or all the kind of people you see. In a healthy world, they will put all those people in clinics and in psychiatry, and now all the good people, mostly all them, I've seen it so many times. People are good in their hearts and their souls. They are gonna lock them up in mental institutions. It's not right. The socialist system that I studied for it, I quit the whole shit because I saw what Anne died. It's the passion, it's the things you really want to do in life that makes you real and makes you happy inside. It's not what your father or your mother or your sister or brother would say. It's just what you feel. I've got to do this anyway. Living consciously is not always planning. It's just it's just every moment. It's like a puzzle from moments, and everything we have is just all moments that were coming together. And decisions you make, I'm very bad at them, you know. I'm really honest now. It's not easy for no one, but if you make decisions, you don't know. You just know afterwards. Were they good? Were they bad? Was it a good thing for me? Was it something that tried to pull me all the way down, you know? Lord Byron, it's not about Lord Byron. His poetry was so good, but it's about me now, you know? You gotta be honest at a certain point. It's about you. No, I'm not depressed. That's what I always say. You meet people and they say like, oh yeah, you just say it on the internet and all that kind of shit. I don't say nothing. I just say what I feel. And some good moments, they're also there. It's not about the likes. It's about what you got to say. I'm really annoyed by her voice. She's my neighbor. It's not about she's speaking another language or she's got another voice. It's about the respect and it's about only respect, you know. It's not about you're a musician or you're just a woman cleaning her house every day and shouting to the children and having fights, you know what I mean? Sometimes they ask, what are you talking about? I used to be better. My English teacher said, oh, you know the average. Like you could say, like Lord Byron, there's a pleasure in the passionate woods, there's a rapture on the lonely Austin City shore, there's a society where none intrudes, there's music by its roar, there's music in its roar, there's I love not man the less, but nature more, and you can go on, and I can go on with Voltaire and Candide and everything they learn you in high school, you know, and what they learn you there is really good. You have to think for yourself. Yeah, don't have to go in the gutter van de schapen. Just like really, yeah, we're going with all the sheeps and everyone who's going a little bit aside. They're just gonna start to weep and everything gonna say, oh, and everybody and everything gonna go against them, and it's not the way it's gotta go. But I'm fed up with her voice, and that's for sure, I know. I don't know where the sounds and everything coming from. It's just going on till 3 or 4 in the morning. And I changed a kind of way so many years ago, and I don't like to talk to like too late in the night. I go to the spijtkom there, like they here say, and you go whining and weeping and crying along, and you're talking to the moon, and you forget every song. You forget yourself, and you're thinking, oh, what people said, and you don't even believe in yourself anymore instead. And the butterflies are still here, but passion flower is gone. And then I would have to pay to cut that beauty in my garden lawn. But they were right, the Lakota. They said you cannot own land, but it's the way it is. If you have your own house, that's the way it changed, and then it's all from you. You can do what you want, but on the other side, you're just living on credit and you have a fucked up life. On the other side, rooms, the studios, the houses you rent, they're not from you, and they'll make it hard instead. And the world have changed. It's been a different life, and there were oppositions instead. Now it's nothing in that head. You can have the socialists, you can have the nationalists, you can have, it's all one pot of, because at the end of the day, they just want to earn their money, and they want to go to the dry sun, the south, and everything they wanted instead. And they're cheating their wives, and they don't give a shit. And women, they are becoming men instead. They are strong, and they are stubborn, and they don't care about what a man gotta say. The things are just turning all upside down, and it's been said by so many people who are not anymore alive. So many guys of 50 years old who died in their gutters, who died in their souls, especially people busy with poetry and music and theater and love, and everyone who's hard and who's dumb got a soul, and just going over everybody else, you know. And I'm honest, and it's hard, but it's really true. It's like the Lakota Indian said, call the spirits from the north, east, south, west, up, middle, and down worlds, and all the people who have done wrong. They're all gonna lose their soul, and they're gonna die right now. It's not about smoking the nicotine or the alcohol. It's just a white man who brought it into our soul. The government earns money, and like in the movie, you know, Legends of the Fallen, everything, you know. The jackets are hanging around my closets, and the dust is coming down and the spiders are running around. A clean house is with spiders. It's not a house that is real. There's always spiders and insects you see. I've seen only old people walking hand in hand. They seem to be happy, and I'm sure they are. But instead, all young people, they're learning one thing. It's just be somebody for a couple of years and then change and start again, back to fall in love and sing. It's all right to me. It's the red wine who talks. And the complaints I've made, they are really true. Maybe it doesn't sound like poetry now, they're really true. They are real. They are not an imagination. That's what they try you to feel. If you're honest, they try to make you think that you're wrong. And if you lie, they're gonna love you and everything you own. I don't believe in rock and roll. They're really crazy in the head. With all respect for Mick Jagger, but it is strange. I've seen a woman also, and so many people looking up to them, but they're having relations with women who are 30, 40 years ahead. Ahead in the way they are younger, but they know that it's about the money and that's all that they want. They don't really love them, and they're all fucked up. And that's what I learned in the last years when I was rocked. The real love comes from the heart and the soul. And it's only about telling the truth, and then you know. It can be hard, it can be sucked. Most people will say, I don't care about you when you say what you gotta say. But the truth is, when the truth is told, the truth is so hard that the people who embrace you, they will never leave your heart. There are not so many people in this world anymore, because the world has been changing, and we all know. Children don't have any respect for their parents. The parents are shouting to their kids instead. I've never done a kind of shit. I always said to my children, this is the boundary, have some respect. But they go their own worlds, and they have their own man or women or whatever they want. That's not the problem. It's the truth that is untold. Because people read something now in these times, at this time, when they don't say what they really want, and when they don't really say, well, I don't want this kind of policy. But they're all afraid because there's a higher truth. It's not a higher truth, it's just cheating, talking behind people's back, not only in Belgium, but it's one of the typical countries where that's typical. To behave in, they behave in lies and don't say what they have got to say, and they just hide in everything they want to say. I would have been an old man when I would have been, like I say like that, when I would have been a liar, a cheater, when I wouldn't have said what I thought. I would have grown maybe 100 years old like my old grandfather or my grandfather. Well, no, he was 90. He was honest, but he was also very silent the last 30, 40 years of his life, and he was right. He didn't want to tell any more about what he had seen or what maybe some things he had done that he said that was not really good, but he was a good man, you know. Bad people are people like who have power. It's power to the people, like Patti Schmidt says, but at the end of the day, it's the people who have power who are so bad, you know. Look, I sit on a bank, you know. I live in the outskirts of Austin City. I'm sometimes sick of living here, and then you see Israel, thank you, Israel. Well, what is going on? How can you thank Israel? I've been to Israel. I've been there with with a boat, honestly. I was working in Cyprus. I had my first daughter, and I brought my wife, and those days. Well, it was not my wife, man. It's the mother of my daughter there, and I let her see things, you know. I was young, she was young, and she understood, and said, always, I'm going to have a big money thing from my father. Well, she got a thing, and she's living in the South now. It's like, it's all right for me. In this multicultural time, I'm very multicultural. People are people, and what should it be? I'm gonna sing this song. I could take my guitar, but that's true. It's about people. It's not about one nation or we got one world. We got the earth and we got the heavens and the sun and the moon. You know, we got yin and yang, and that's all you got. It's all you got for me now. It's not easy to say. It's comes from really deep. You know, it's like I always felt it like that. I never understood the whole world. You know, I realize now from maybe I got a tank on the doctors, but I don't like so much doctors. They always push, not all of them, but most of them are pushed from their parents, and they gotta get a doctor degree, and they're really hard. They're not really sensitive. They're really hard, and they're prescribing pills and drugs. I'm against illegal drugs too. Well, against everybody does what he wants as long as you don't bother other people. I don't bother other people. I never bother other people because I like to drink red wine, you know. With Anna, we love to drink red wine and talk the whole night, you know, 10 hours, 11 hours, maybe 20. Yeah, what comes along, you take a cigarette, and that's what we learned. And, what I learned, that was so fully normal, you know, in Belgium, you know, you smoke a cigarette and everyone was smoking cigarettes. You know, my parents' age, my mother, there was nobody who was not smoking cigarettes because if you didn't smoke cigarettes, you were not a good everyone was smoking cigarettes. On television, everything, it's in the genetics. And now they just bring it all down. Yeah, cigarettes are not good, but if you don't take it in your lungs every day, if you don't smoke too much, it's a sacred herb, like the Lakotanians say. Yeah, that's a good sentence. Yeah. Anyway, 47 minutes. Yeah, I'm talking like that sometimes. It's really strange. I'm raised up in W. Evelham. It's low, and if you meet people, it was always like you meet people just like that without taking the phone, or you don't. We only had the fixed phone at home, and then you call. Yeah, nobody home. You just go out and you meet. You always met the people you had to meet, you know. And sometimes it was magic, you know. You take the fixed phone and oh yeah, somebody will take the phone. Well, so I was just wanted to call you. I had it once with Pushpa, you know, this Indian. Well, India, she was not from India. She was adopted from people from the NVA and Low. I was really, really, really in love with her. Oh, crazy in love. Mm. Well, her parents didn't like it. I don't know why, you know, something to do with maybe my parents were divorced between my 12 and 18, and they got back together and they fucked it up again. Then you think I gotta start with everything all again, but that's not true, you know. When it's finished, you gotta get on, and I didn't learn that story because it's sort of different, and now I realize my life would have been much longer and much better when I realized at that time, yeah, that's just the way it is, you know. It's you gotta let people go, and I had it always so hard to let people go. People die, like, oh, Debbie, no, I would like to say to her, she said one time, like, Rudy is my friend. Oh, I thought Rudy from, another Rudy. You look much and much like her. She was a good woman, yeah, she was the wife of Marino, anyway. A lot of respectful people. Like I told some people not so long ago, like, oh yeah, I heard some stories. I don't want to tell about that. That's private. I think that's a good couple, like Danny and House Pinot from Vive la Fête. I really, I know some things they went through, but they stick to each other instead, you know. Have some goats, some sheep, horses, everything you need. And even Danny, I love it. I like to be like that. I've been like that too. I'm still in a way like that, you know. Hide my eyes behind my shades and just fuck the whole world, you know. Like, yeah, that's a couple I have a lot of respect from in Belgium, you know. Even for the King Philip and Matilda, I think they're really great with their children. He's a good man, you know. I always stay multicultural, and all people can come to Belgium. All people can go to their Belgium, the country. it's all good, but there's some elements and some people who are not really good, and they shoot, they kill you, busy with strange things, and then you start to think, what doing here? I'm raised up here. I gave my heart and my soul for this country, for its place, or for this energy here. That's for sure very beautiful. Something we've lost. Like Israel, I've been there. I still remember. I was coming from the boat from Cyprus. I was working in Cyprus. Was a young man. I was so happy. Serafina, my oldest daughter, the mother of my daughter. I go to Cyprus. I go to, I was working there in hotels as an animator and playing songs and doing sports. I was full 60 kilos, full of energy, full of hormones, full of energy, full of, come on, let's go. And then I went to Israel and I wanted to see it, and I've seen what they say, Bethlehem, where Christ was born and where he was crucified. It was very strange, I came from the boat and they wanted to check me all the way. I was stressed, I had long hair, I had an earring, I guess so, and it doesn't matter. But the buses, there were like 30 buses from the boat from Cyprus to Israel, and they had to wait 3 hours for me. There were 3 hours checking me. I had to check out. I had to take all my clothes. And I was thinking like, well, I was always a dream to see Israel, the kibbutz, the Bible. Afterwards, I went to Egypt. That was, in a way, better. It was chill, but there I saw a lot of poverty and people living on graveyards, I've seen a lot of things in my life. I have to make a song about it, but I'm going to do it if I'm still alive. Well, not everyone is gifted like Bob Dylan to just write it in words with some chords, or be a good guitar player like Jimi Hendrix, or in Belgium, Dr. De Kurper, or oh yeah, come on now, I'm joking. Anyway, this is going on. I don't want to lose this. I'm gonna put it on Facebook, I'm gonna put it on YouTube, it's like, anyway, the wind blows, from Deus is also like a song, it's divine, what Tom Barman said, and maybe I gotta play cover again. Bob Dylan says some people are good at covers their own songs. Well, I got some nice own songs, but I've lost them there in CDs and more on DVD. Oh no, no, honestly, those old DVDs. I was the first one. I was right into it. These DVDs. You cannot break them because they are protected by plastic, and they changed the whole thing again to CDs, and CDs they don't even work. Like one I bought from the daughter of Luc Dufay, I respect a lot, but it never worked on my CD player. I don't know why. DVDs, that was the future, but yeah, it's about the money, because DVDs you cannot break them and they always play, and CDs, they just have these little scraps, or put a little bit of water, they don't work anymore. Yeah, just like LPs, okay, I always try to take care of this LPs, or LP of Woodstock, but after a while, they're in the sun, or they break. Or DVDs, that was the new thing. Yeah. I got some old, I think 2 or 3 DATs, like you maybe don't know what I'm talking about when you go to the studio and you record something. It's like kind of DVD, but very small, and it's in plastic, and there's a little CD inside. And you cannot break it. You cannot, like Prince, like the big artists. I got some of them that I made when I was in my 20s with Ben, from Ben De Smet from. Yeah, from he's not from Steak Number S6, and he made some recordings. His brother too, and there's lying some here in my house, and it's like that was the thing, it was beautiful recordings. Still young, you can never break them. That mission understanding, he made something. Are you not prepared? I was prepared, but I didn't want to be prepared like everything gotta be, with those parties here, it's like I didn't even go looking because I knew. I listened to some of the last songs. What the lyrics! What a disaster, But that's typical Austin City. They don't like people who are not from here. I feel like I'm from Austin City because I lived longer here than I lived where I'm grown up. But they never really accept you like. That's sad, but it's the way it is. I'm not the only one who says that, it's just the way it is. The glasses. My old got grey hair from the Afghanistan people here. I didn't sleep so much last night. After this, I didn't know her, but I heard from people in a little shop like she was living here around the corner, and whatever she did or strange, they're all kind of versions. Tim said, they were from Holland people, they went with the car, but on the news they said this guy took a taxi, took the train in Bruges, and don't find him. I hope they find him, you don't kill people, whatever they done, I don't know her, maybe she was not in good shape, or she was busy with stupid things, but sun shines brightly on my soul. Anyway, I was lost in the lakes and the shape that your body makes. I heard that was a song that Diaz always played before they went on stage. I don't know why. That your body makes, that your body makes, that your body makes, that your body makes. I'm sorry, I don't have the blues harp and fun. I'm not gonna play the whole song. And the mountains said, I could find you here, I could find you here, I gonna find you here, I'm gonna find you here. I hope that there's a woman my age. I'm not rock and roll, I'm not a hippie, I'm just harmless. I hope that there's a woman one day who's gonna live with me in this peaceful house. Anyway, and there's a lot of things to tell. There's so many things to tell. Well, where's Arno? And the other Arno? Yeah, he was Arno. He went to Africa, that's not there. Yeah, of course I was from first time I heard Lonesome Sorrow, I was blown away. Het was in the end. Ik wist niet waar ik stond, ik wist niet waar ik sta, ik stond gewoon volledig aan de grond genaald. I was nailed to the ground. I had something like, what is mijn taal? Dat was wat ik wilde doen. Maar dat mocht niet. Het is veel te seks. Ik heb vooral respect voor mijn moeder, maar toch minder respect voor het feit van, dat wilde ik doen in Dead Poet Society. Dat wilde ik echt doen in Dead Poet Society. Ik kan uit die film Darwin kijken. Dat was de lievelingsfilm van een van mijn lievelingsfilms. En ik heb die gisteren gezien, ja. Ik was er echt niet goed van dat die jongen echt het leven stapte, gewoon met een gun dan ook, zoals dat was dan shit. 2 uur later delen op stom Facebook en dan zeggen stomme mensen te lachen. Elvira, hallo, yo. Mocht stom dronken zijn, maar ik had zoiets van, nee, peace. Vreemde wereld. En praten tegen mensen van vroeger. You talk to people, yeah, anyway. 1 hour, 3 minutes it goes on. Well, put it on YouTube. Maybe I'm gonna get on Facebook. And Carlo, Pascal Gissaert, Philip, Dr. A lot of people I've seen staying here is also a lot of respect for Bruno de Necker, great. For me the greatest. It's never gonna change, I think. Yeah, from Belgium, I don't like to talk in the countries. Was Arno, of course. Arno was so. I still remember Evie, de Gruijert. Zo het dan niet beginnen hierover badcrème of televisiebanger weg met bong. Hij was weg. He was gone. Zijn moet weer al. Ja, weer gekeerd. Die zat daar met een van, dat is een keer niet zitten. Je had er gelijk aan ook. En misschien, volgens zijn feest dat ik niet de beste band meer, maar Arno was serieus gedronken. Maar nu, lekker iedereen, of het of dat, of veel te echt gestopt met sigaretten, pancreaskanker. Verschrikkelijk. Wow, ik vind dat toch wel de grootste van België. En die stijl en er ook, dat is ongelooflijk. Hier heb ik Nopex, waar ik in de heb gegroeid. Waar allemaal ook voor zeer westen van. Wat een klote week als me dat hier. Aan Brussel West. En aan Brussel nog een keer die leefde, maar de laatste jaren. Maar de politie naar Arlo toe kwam. Marokkaanse vriendinnen met een roentje aan het lopen. Oh, het is Arlo, ze zijn benauwd. De politie heeft benauwd van gekende Vlamingen en ze ook zeker benauwd van de Tsjetsjenen en zeker benauwd van maffia en geld en kanselijk die nu meemaakt zijn er gewoon benauwd van. Ik vraag me eigenlijk af, zonder dat die kerel vindt zeker dat de madamke doorgeschoten. Wat de madamke ook gedaan heeft, de vrouw rond, ze was al niet goed bezig en dit en dat. Maar ik heb het ook mee te maken, de madamke niet doorgeschoten met een gun. Eigenlijk, ja, dat is Amerika. In Amerika moet iedereen kunnen, als iemand tegen ons komt en sta je niet aan of verpeest van een kwartier over volgend, boom. En Google heb gezocht, ja, de wereld waarin we de meeste moorden hebben. Ja. Amerika, ook ja, Rusland, dit en dat. Ja. Jammer genoeg België ook, is ja, het Zuidwesten in feite, ja, dat is eigenlijk niet altijd raar. Het Zuidwesten is ja, dat stond toch heel in het rood van moorden en ik wist dat niet, er kunnen zo in België. Het is hier ook een onnozelaar, ik ga geen naam noemen, die ook zei, oh, Kalashnikov kwam er, ik zei, zie je zat zeker? Ja. Die naast die zat, die weet nog niet. Mijn ma was dat is een havenstad, daar had er nu gekend, en dat is goed voor hier in de stad, mijn ik ben een paar liter, ja. Hippie totaal niet, ik ben er van veel tot zich. Maar I don't understand why they always saw me go live in Austin City. Theater en zeepel is allemaal gewoon wel, maar kan je al wat zien. Het is niet mijn ding. Ik ben hier een call, man. Somebody understands me. Especially a woman who would understand. Yeah, this Hermes, I understand him, you know. I don't need money, you know, I just need understanding. The life together, that's what we all want. It's all coming out now. What happened today? Oh yeah, that was a good thing that I saw Tim now that I was battling in the voice and yeah, she's so raised up here. She's from she's got African roots. How do you say it? I say eye and eye. She understands everything. Yeah. Just a talk of an hour. She said, "Hey, come, Hermes, come, have a little chat." Little baby of 1 year old. It was amazing. Maybe I'm gonna be thankful to her that she come on. Maybe I don't know who I really am. I'm a musician. Some people don't play good guitar enough. Well, I can play quite some guitar, but I'm not a magician or something. I can sing, write good. Yeah, I can sing. At the end of the day, maybe I'm a poet from the Dead Poets Society, you know. This movie I saw for the first time, I was always scared to look at it, you know. It shook my soul, you know. She said, you have to look to this movie. I never dared. It's, you could say it's just a movie, but it's about this young guy, his father, he has to be a doctor, and then he commits suicide because he wants to be a theater player. He wants to be just an artist and doesn't want to be a doctor, and that's the problem. Most doctors, they probably, not all, but they had this maybe shit from their parents. Yeah, go. And then you're big, but what did doctors learn about social life and about artists? And they kill artists. They kill musicians. They want to kill them even. I'm 100% sure. I experienced it. They're not gonna touch my body anymore. What a life. I'm 50. Jim was 27. I was fucking 18 years old when she died. She realized all that shit. Willem Vermanderen said in Belgium, an artist stays, an artist never stops, you know. A priest who stops, as in koppen, puts his cup from priest and Catholic, blah blah blah. That's a blessing. Good doctor who stops working is a criminal. That's the words from Willem from André. I'm raised up in Wevelgem. Love of my parents. Everyone lives in love. So I think that's true. Sad thing about Willem is I was in Labadou and I was hitchhiking and of course I was still so young and I thought, yeah, he's gonna stop with his van, but he just drove on. I said, just had to go from Inglemunster to Wevelgem and he just that was sad. Because then I felt like, he's a hero for me, and he doesn't take me even in his car to hitchhiking to Wevelgem. That's all the kind of things that you start to realize, okay, people can say a lot of things, but they're not always, no respect for his son. I don't know his son about it. Here's this song he made. I have respect for all people, but at the end of the day, I still got my driving license. I don't got a car, but no, I never drove on when somebody was hitchhiking. I always took them along, and it's just cool people. I gotta get there, and I got no car, and okay, no problem. So you see how contradictory life can be, It's a story from Belgium. 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 42 seconds. My back is hurting. I just wanted today not to go sleeping because I've been all my life somebody who goes sleep 12, 1, but exceptionally when you go out on the weekends and I go to 6 o'clock and swing with my Axis down now. Axis, it's an X. I can say that now. I gotta let it go. I like to swing. We don't swing anymore in Western City. People taking drugs and putting drugs in other people's glasses and shooting people with a gun. Hey, John Cromwell, he's got to do something. I got all respect for him, but now we gotta prove it. Like, there's everywhere cameras, and this is not true that they don't know where this guy shot this lady. Went through, they can see it on the cameras. I lost my electric bike. They said, oh yeah, we've seen him riding up. Come back, my electric bike. Well, what is going on? Yeah, that's my opinion. I fear I'm not gonna vote anymore. Or I'm gonna be dead, or honestly, I don't see the difference, Like Arno said, it's one pot of water, they're all fucking the same power. There's nobody gonna help you out. The last one was Johan van der Latte. He came to my house. He was so humble. He was a really good politician. He looked like that's really good color and streets of the Opax. You're an artist. It's beautiful. The flowers in destroyed it all. And passion flowers. That was too bright and too eucalyptus tree, 3 meters. Yeah, amazing. You gotta cut it 1.5 meters. I said, and the tree is stuck, gone, bad, gone. I gotta put along to your grass. It's solid, it's citrusy, it's natural things. But I live here 13 years. It's gotta give me something back, you know. And why not? I'm not against money. Yeah, we can. Well, yeah. Totally struck me down. You doctors. I want to only talk about one accident walking on a footpath when a motorcycle at 60 hours. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, then it's finished. It's finished to really walk and sport, and it was all I wanted to do. You know, I was always so happy to run and play football, and everything is. That's too sad, you know. I want to finish like that. Any more red wine? No. I deserve some red wine. Blood of Christ. Hey, Jan Parmentier, okay? Do you hear me? If I share this one on Facebook, it's gonna be disaster again. For me, it's not a disaster, it's just the truth what I'm talking about. I would so love to play like just a song. It's like just a song. Hey, my. Whoa, I'm gonna try, you know, but used to play this also. It's like, it's sad because Kurt Cobain. Wow. Hey, my. Rock and roll will never die. There's more to the picture than meets the eye. Hey, my. C, D, F, and then blues hard. Dit zo past. Het valt hier al in de grond, want dat is spontaan. Oh, hey, yeah. Out of the blue and into the black. once you're gone, you could never come back. It's the way it is. When you're out of the blue and into the black, the king is gone, but he's not forgotten. This is the story of Johnny Rotten, Benny Bannon en rechten voor de rapen. It's better to burn out or fade away. That's it. It's alright. Hey, my. Rock and roll will never die. It's more to the picture that meets the eye. Colors on the street, red, white, and blue. People shuffling their feet, people sleeping in their shoes. There's a warning sign on the road to hell. There's a lot of people saying they will be better off dead. Don't feel like Satan, but I am too damn. So I try to forget it any way I can. Keep on rocking, keep on rocking, free world. Also, this is just it's not a party. It's just expressing of my mind. I'm gonna take off my t-shirt. It's getting quite hot again for Belgium. I'll take some water and yeah, it's my it was not It is like it is, you know. It is like it is. It is like it is. Yeah, back here, right on track with some water. Yeah. There's a lot of books here with lyrics and own songs, and it doesn't matter. But what about PG Harvey? You know, I lost my girl. You know, I can walk it. You know. I gotta try to stay awake, but I fear it's not gonna be possible. I'm away from 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought it didn't. Oh yeah, it's 6. Oh no. What was it? 2, 3 o'clock awake again. I was leaving at 10 o'clock in the evening. And I took a shower and it's 6 o'clock and be able to sleep, but it was not possible after all the guitar is out of tune. I want to quit this session. Next time better. More liedjes duurt niet lang. So I'm gonna try to make a short, cut song and yeah, and to post it.